Hey people, hello everybody. Good morning.
Hi
Good
guys.
Saturday morning, all of you. Uh, so it is KKR taking on Delhi Capitals, the informed Delhi Capitals, and the really scrappy, the really inconsistent KKR. And although both these teams are in the top four, I don't know how long will KKR stay there, because the way they've been playing very very inconsistent. They've obviously been weakened considerably because Sunil Narayan is not playing. Russell has not been informed. Those are the two key players. But Delhi Capitals, they were strong throughout. Their batting was strong. The last two matches, the top order, apart from Shikhar Dhawan, last match we saw that. I think Shikhar Dhawan scored bulk of the runs at a better pace. Uh, so I think this will be an interesting match, especially now that KKR knows that KXIP is really snapping close to their heels, actually. So a very interesting match coming up, people. This is the first match of the doubleheader today. So guys, are we all ready? We can start. Can we start, people?
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Let's go.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I'll start with you, Rohan. You're
Yep.
the newest expert on our panel. So why don't I start with you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So पहला सवाल,
Uh-huh.
how many runs will be scored in the first power play of the first innings? Power
Okay.
play being 6 overs, as you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
तीन options हैं आपके पास,
Sure.
45 to 50, 50 to 55 and 55 plus. क्या कहना है आपका, रोहन?
I think 45 to the first option. 45 to 50.
45 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay, lock कर दिया जाए.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, okay. Anuradha, which option are you going to go for?
I told you you should have an up to option there, not a range for the first one.
Okay.
Okay, but do you have a range for the last one? You don't.
No, I don't have a range for the last one. But then
Exactly. So for the first one too, you should not have a range. But anyway, I am going to give crazy answers today, given how matches have been in the last few matches have been. So I'll go for the least one.
45 to 50. Okay. And you think it could be lower than 45, given going by a response?
Totally, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
कुछ भी हो सकता है. I'm just forced to give you three options. I can't give you more than that.
I mean, I absolutely hate one-sided matches, but abhi right now,
Yeah,
kuch bhi
seriously. I mean, totally hate them. Even yesterday's match, despite the fact that MI won, the two gentlemen
yeah,
here,
there's no fun in
There's no
watching
fun.
a match like that.
totally.
I think the pitches are more bowler friendly, not a batsman friendly.
Especially
because-
spinners
yeah,
friendly.
Yeah.
Especially spinner friendly.
So yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
think. Yeah, I think playoffs will be very interesting because the teams which are having a better bowling lineup, I think they have a better chance to.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so you both 245 to 50s. Mayuresh, are we going for something better here?
No, I'll also go with 45 to 50 because I think KKR bat first. We really don't know what to expect. I am more skeptical way they will score below 30 also. And looking at their last performance on the same pitch, I'm not a pitch on the same ground. I'm going with the lowest one.
So I can see the hurt in your voice when you say that, because you're a KKR fan, I know, and you're still saying we don't know what to expect, and it's 45 to 50. I can really, this very literally, visually, I can see the hurt in your face and your voice. Anyway, 45 to 50. Mustafa.
I think same answer, and I agree with
Oh,
Anuradha.
no.
If the question said less than 45, I would have gone for that one also. Because I don't know if KKR, and I also think it's very dependent on who bats first. If KKR
Yeah.
bats first, then they have to go conservative. After how the last match went, they cannot come out all
Yeah.
gunning. Every ball we're going to score 50 plus runs in this power play. No, they will try to be at an economy rate of 6 or 7 max to max, not go beyond that, and stay wicket so that in the end, people like Dinesh Karthik, Morgan can come in and finish off the innings rather than coming at the start and staying all the way until the end. That's not like their basic rule.
Another point, like the thing is, after the change of the captains, I think that has impacted the psyche of the players as well.
Yeah.
Because, I think you can see it in the last three matches. They've not able to
They've
come
not
out
been able to perform
full
at
throttle.
Right. I agree.
And
All
it was
right.
weird, even though when Dinesh Karthik was the captain, even though he didn't perform well, the team was winning. Like I don't know how. Like if you see the KKR's performance and if you compare it with Kings 11 or SRH, all the other teams have been much better. But I don't know, KKR has just been had luck on their side. And
they had Sunil
they've
Narayan on
changed
their
the
side. I mean, Sunil
captaincy.
Narayan as a bowler was
Yeah.
still very, very effective. He would give nothing
As
away
a
in his
batsman,
4
he was
overs.
not, but as a bowler, he was still effective.
Definitely,
He was still
absolutely.
economical, for sure.
Anyway, we'll start the second question with you, Mustafa.
Yeah.
विकेट कीपर्स की बात करते हैं. दोनों ही टीम में अच्छे विकेट कीपर्स हैं जो बैटिंग अच्छा करते हैं. So which wicket keeper will have a better match with the bat? ऋषभ पंत जो अभी इंजरी से वापस आए हैं, or Dinesh Karthik, who has hit some form, although he's given up captaincy. He's hit some form. So what do you think?
Dinesh Karthik, definitely. It's a big match today. If they keep losing on trot, then once you get in the momentum of losing, then it's very hard to come out of it, right? Like you can see CSK. Once you get into that sort of a form, then it's very difficult to come out of it. You need a lot of luck to come out of it. KKR is going to need a lot of luck to go their way today.
Okay.
And definitely Dinesh Karthik, as a responsible and a mature batsman, has to show up on the ground today with some confidence, and he's going to score some runs. And Rishabh Pant, he's like you only mentioned, he's just come out of an injury. He's not been running the twos also very well. I'm not very sure about his performance for.
Okay, all right. Rohan, what do you think?
I think Rishabh Pant is the obvious because keeping into the last match's consideration, Dinesh Karthik has a very bad form against leg spinners. So I think the matches against Kings 11 Punjab, so they have a leg spinner which is in a very good form, Ravi Bishnoi. So he's taken 9 wickets till we're talking. So I think Dinesh Karthik might struggle against Ravi Bishnoi.
No, but the problem is Delhi Capitals don't have a leg spinner. I mean, that is one of the few teams that doesn't have a leg spinner. They have an off spinner who can bowl leg spin sometimes. Of course, Ravi Ashwin can bowl leg spin sometimes. And they also have a left armer in Akshar Patel. They are one of the teams they don't have a leg spinner. So I mean, while your point is absolutely right, because Dinesh Karthik has fallen to leg spin quite often.
So and I think the main weakness for them is the weak spin part. Sure. And Rishabh Pant is on the other way around is like a slogger. He just comes out and slogs calculatedly, not like he's like
this season he's been doing that. Yes.
Yeah, he's doing it, and in the past it was also Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant were the backbones of Delhi Capitals. So I think Rishabh Pant will play a pivotal role today.
All right. Okay. Anuradha.
Dinesh
Karthik for you. All right. You see him in good form, and that's the reason you pick him?
Yeah, that's precisely the reason. Actually, Rohan may be right, but then I would still go for Dinesh Karthik because it seems safe at the moment.
It seems safer option as compared to. So I don't know. Rishabh Pant may be feeling let down a little bit. He may be feeling the fact that there's Ishan Kishan who batted so wonderfully yesterday. He may be feeling that his place in the Indian team is under threat a little bit, right? Because there's so many young wicket keepers coming up, and they're doing very well.
That's a point to do, definitely.
Yeah.
But he need to work on his fitness first of all. If he wants to play international cricket for long, he need to.
Somehow he's been really. I can see that he's been not showing great fitness. Yeah. All right, so we've got two Dinesh Karthik, one Rishabh Pant, Mayuresh.
I'll also go with Dinesh Karthik because I think today's match is more important to KKR rather than DC. I'm hoping the Dinesh Karthik will score run, but I think there is one point also how early or how late in the innings he comes to bat. Because if he comes like way happens like RCB, I don't think so he will be able to score that many. If he comes around 10 to 12th over, then Dinesh Karthik is the perfect candidate to score 50 runs, quick fire 50.
Sure.
And absolutely. In case of Delhi Capitals, Rishabh Pant might not come to bat altogether.
Well, you don't know. He's batting number 4. So, unless Dhawan and Prithvi Shaw has other ideas.
Because Dhawan might just be scoring another century today. We never know.
Okay. Okay. Third question, Mayuresh. And this is a new one. We've got a googly for you. How many runs will be scored in boundaries today? Complete match, 4s and 6s both when I say boundaries. You've got 3 options, and Anuradha will hate me for this because I've not given an up to one option. It is 52 to 55%, 55 to 58% and 58+%. What do you think?
I'll again KKR performance. I'm not very sure, so I'll still go with a 50 to 55%.
52 to 55. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Mustafa.
I think I agree with Mayuresh because KKR will be the ones heavily reliable on the singles and doubles so that they don't take risks. And Delhi, we all know they just have an explosive lineup. Anybody who comes in wants to hit the big boundaries. So I think averaging both of them out, it should be about 55 to 58%.
Very interesting. Rohan.
Again, I think I'll go with Mayuresh, 55 to 58%.
No, Mayuresh is saying
sorry, Mustafa, 55
right.
to 58%. Yeah,
Okay.
so I think that's a conservative approach because you never know how KKR will come down.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Anuradha.
I am absolutely confused actually because I want to know if anybody knows the stat. What is the average?
There's the reason those ranges are there because I know the stat. So.
Yeah, because I was actually while you guys were responding, I was actually looking up, but I couldn't find.
So the percentages are not that they need to be computed, of course.
Of course, I know what you do, and I would not hate you for this question, Swapnil, for the options because hate is too strong a word.
Yeah, hate is a strong word. I know.
Dislike you, yes.
Yeah, dislike me is a better word. Yeah, okay. Dislike me
I'll
as
go
much
with
as
the
you
second
want.
option.
55 to 58 seems to be the popular option. Okay, all right. This is interesting, people. I'm very intrigued by this one. So just to give you an indication.
So I saw one data just now.
Okay.
DC has had 147 fours and 63 sixes in all the matches.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just trying to do a mental calculation, but then my turn came.
So on a per match basis, both these teams. So Delhi Capitals has gone below 50% on a couple of occasions. Yeah. They've gone more than 58% on a couple of occasions as well. And I think KKR has been in that 50 to 55% range a lot more. They've not gone below 50%. But I think, and they've been around 59% for one match. So, the ranges have some meaning. But, if you look at the kind of batting lineups that they have, Delhi Capitals is a much more assured batting lineup.
Yeah.
They can take less risks and still score at a high rate, which is not what has happened with KKR. If they are not taking risks, they are not scoring heavily. So they have to take risks. They have to hit more boundaries. Yeah. If this match is anything around, if KKR scores around 160, 170, you can assume that, the percentage of boundaries will be higher as compared to Delhi Cap.
This is again a one-sided match.
I just hope not for it.
I'm going to agree with Anuradha. I just have a gut feeling that today's match is going to be like one-sided again.
Exactly. I'm saying this with a heavy heart. I don't want a one-sided match, but I'm
exactly. And honestly, I want Delhi to lose so that Mumbai can cement.
So I can tell you one thing, Mustafa. If it is Delhi that's going to lose, then it won't be a one-sided match because I don't see Delhi collapsing the way KKR did. Yeah. And if KKR is going to lose, then it could be a one-sided match. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But if KKR is winning today, then I don't see a one-sided match at all. Delhi is a very stable team, according to me. Anyway, Anuradha, we'll start the fourth question with you. Let's talk about bowlers. दोनों ही टीम में कमाल के दो फॉरेन बॉलर्स हैं. You've got Kagiso Rabada, you've got Lockie Ferguson, and so who do you think will pick up 2 or more wickets today? Is it going to be Rabada, Ferguson, or neither of them?
Two or more.
Yes.
I don't know. But anyway, I'll go with, I won't go with the third option of neither of them. I'll go with Rabada.
Okay, safe option. Nobody's picking
what
up.
Is this? You cannot give an option and then say, call it safe option. What is this?
I can call it whatever I want. Mayuresh.
I'll go with Rabada because I don't know how many runs KKR will score and how many things they will give for Ferguson. If they bowl first, KKR, then I expect to take him 2 to 3 plus. But yeah, I'll go with Rabada. Looking at his form and the overall team performance, I'll go with Rabada.
All right, Mustafa.
So, is there an option both of them? Because
well, you can say that. I mean, I'll take that on record. And as you know, we are continuously evaluating you. The spotlight is on you.
I feel like last match also, I don't know why KKR didn't bowl Ferguson all the way until the 7th over. Like, I don't understand like what tactics were those to go with Pat Cummins and who's the other pacer that they have.
They have Shivam Mavi, I think, right?
Shivam Mavi.
Or Prasidh Krishna. It was Prasidh Krishna.
Prasidh Krishna. I understand they be performing well, but a bowler who has given 5 runs and taken 3 wickets in the last match, you are giving him the 7th over.
Yeah, when you're just defending 83.
It just does not ridiculous. Make any sense at all, right?
Totally.
Just like how yesterday Sam Curran didn't bowl it. Like, I don't know what was up. Like, what
was up with Dhoni?
The mind
Nobody
of the captains
knows, right?
when they take such decisions. But definitely, I think both of them are contenders to take 2 more wickets. Rabada is getting some competition now in the tournament with other bowlers also catching up to him.
Right.
And I think Rabada has never gone a match without taking a wicket. So I think Rabada has the higher chances. But Ferguson coming from the form and confidence, I think it's possible that both of them take 2+ wickets.
Okay. All right. Rohan?
Yeah, I think I'll go with Lockie Ferguson. Because the thing is, the amount of pace he generates with his bowling and the seriousness of this match, I think he will be the prime bowler for KKR. And I agree with all of them, but I think Rabada is a more frugal bowler than Lockie Ferguson. And Lockie Ferguson is more lethal, like in his approach. I think if you see in the World Cup as well, he just demolished any side, any batting lineup he came to. So I think Lockie Ferguson will be my favorite choice.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can I? Your video was frozen in a little bit, so if you can get into a better network area.
Okay. Sure. I'll do that.
All right. Why don't I start the next question with you then, Mustafa? Okay. All-rounders. Delhi has some good all-rounders. KKR, the all-rounders have not performed well, and that is what they want to fix, right? So which all-rounder will make the most impact on today's match? Marcus Stoinis, whose tournament has suddenly, gone into a bit of a lull period. You've got Akshar Patel, who's like, still economical, still very good with the bat at the end. And or Dre Russ if he plays, or Pat Cummins, who's a surprise entry there, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
What do you think, Mustafa?
I think until now, all the matches where you asked me the question, my answer has been Stoinis. But I don't know, he's just not, since the first 3 matches, I think after that, he's just not been able to connect the balls that well. I think it's because the slowness of the pitch, because he's the kind of that,
likes
big
the
bash
pace,
league player who wants the pace on the bat, who can hit the ball long distance.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, where the problem is coming in, because I don't think he's really good against the spinners. So I feel like and Akshar Patel, on the other hand, has surprised us with the batting, right? Like the kind of form he is in with the batting. Also, he's finished a couple of matches for Delhi Capitals. So it's great that I see him in form. Only problem is that he doesn't bat high enough to, come and explore the batting option. But I think I'm going to go with Akshar Patel. Since the spinners are going to be even more preferable on the ground. So I think Akshar Patel could have a good day.
All right. Okay. Yeah, the match is in Abu Dhabi, so you don't know. Rohan?
I think Marcus Stoinis, the safest choice, because the amount of form he has shown in the recent times for Delhi Capitals, he just comes and scores 30-40 runs, and I think he scored 15 in one of the matches.
In the first match, yeah.
Yeah. So I think Stoinis will be a key player for key all rounder for Delhi Capitals.
Okay. Anuradha?
Akshar Patel. He has an amazing economy, right? And I agree with Mustafa. I mean, he just doesn't bat early. Otherwise, he's got some amazing. I mean, his highest is 21, I think. But that is a great number.
That 21 came in 5 balls.
5 balls, right? He smashed Jadeja all around the park. So
that was a brilliant knock.
Yeah.
So Akshar Patel, definitely. I mean, let's see if he gets to bat, but Akshar Patel.
Sure. All right. Maybe if Delhi is chasing, maybe he'll get to bat. And Delhi has a good mix of lefties and righties. So, Shreyas Iyer may
And
not push him up.
bowling wise, I think he'll make a bigger impact than Stoinis. I think he's a way better bowler than Stoinis in terms
There's no question about that.
bowling.
And I'm surprised nobody is talking about Pat Cummins, my favorite entry in that list. Mayuresh.
I'm not sure whether Akshar Patel, because for one innings against Jadeja, I don't think so. Batting wise, he is more, because I've not seen him playing against a genuine fast bowler till now. Jadeja, we all know, in a Sharjah, it was a very bad decision from Dhoni, and we are talking about bowling wise. Yes, Akshar has done a very good work for Delhi. I hope if Andre Russell plays, I think his impact is needed today. And if he plays today, I think he will be a better all-rounder today.
This is the KKR fan talking. He wants Russell to perform.
Yes, but I think for Akshar Patel, I know he has scored runs, he has done that. But I have not seen him playing against a genuine fast bowler, and that is a weakness. See, hitting Jadeja in a Sharjah pitch, which is a smaller grounds, is a very easy task. Abu Dhabi, I want to see how he perform against the fast bowlers like Ferguson and Pat Cummins.
Sure. That's a good call. In fact, one of the other things that, I think all of you talked about is also the fact that whether Akshar Patel will get to bat a lot. He'll definitely bowl his full quota, but whether he'll get to bat a lot. With Stoinis, it's the other way around. He will definitely bat, but whether he'll get to bowl a lot, and if Dre Russ plays, that Dre Russ is going to definitely bat, and he will get 2 overs where, at the death, it gets to make an impact. The problem is whether he'll play or not. So some interesting choices. Now, if it's going to be Pat Cummins, we know he'll bowl his full quota unless he's going for runs. And given the way KKR has batted, maybe he'll get to bat as well. So,
Mayuresh hopes that it doesn't come.
It doesn't come to that, so that's why.
Yes. I hope he bowls and he gets 4 to 5 wickets in today's match.
Okay. All right. Rohan, we'll start the 6th question with you. The last question. Which top order, and when I say top order, I'm talking about the top 3 batters, will likely score the first 50 runs at a higher strike rate, whether it will be the top 3 for KKR or it will be the top 3 for Delhi Capitals? What do you think?
I think top 3 for Delhi Capitals, the obvious choice, because I think I don't need to give any explanation, but I think the thing is the recent form. Only Prithvi Shaw I am a little bit of doubt about, because he has not been in a good form. I think he somewhere in his mind thinks he's Sehwag and he'll hit from the first ball, but he's not, obviously. So I think Delhi Capitals, because Shikhar Dhawan is in good form, and I think Shreyas Iyer is also in good form, so they will definitely score 50.
All right, Mustafa, what do you think?
Delhi, without a doubt, Delhi. No matter who wins the match, but at least the first 50 runs is going to be Delhi.
Okay, all right. I hear you guys. Maybe Mayuresh has something to say there. The KKR fan, Mayuresh.
I don't think he's going to think otherwise.
No, I'm going to pick Delhi, because I think the first problem with KKR is who are their top 3. We don't know who are their top 3 first.
Exactly.
They will open with Rahul Tripathi or they will send Tom Battle. It's not very clear also. And Delhi, even Prithvi Shaw is not good form. I think their strike rate will be much better than KKR.
Okay.
So I think this is the easiest question, Swapnil, you have got in today's list of questions. Most easiest question.
Look, the thing is, I had to give you something after the boundaries wala question, right? The percentage and boundary is not so obvious, right? So I had to give you guys something. No. Of course, I think that with KKR, the problem, as you rightly said, Mayuresh, has been who's going to open. We know Shubman Gill will open, but Shubman Gill also has not, really blasted his way through. He's not really hit at a very high strike rate.
He is the batsman who anchors the innings until 10, 12
that,
goes, and then
that has been his role. And surprisingly, the fact is Shubman Gill can also bat at a rapid pace. But I think the role given to him has been that, okay, Narayan will hit or Rahul Tripathi will hit or Tom Banton will hit, but you stay there. Now that has become a little bit of a counterproductive thing because Shubman Gill is also a free-flowing batsman.
Yeah.
And then the problem is number 3. If Nitish Rana, who's played the most at number 3, he also has not been informed, which is very surprising because Nitish Rana is generally very consistent. So I think it's very interesting choice, but I think KKR may want to surprise you guys today, and this is.
I wish I want to be surprised since the last match was so, like, dull.
They may surprise you, and with Dhawan, it's a matter of law of averages too, right? I mean, 4 matches is 2 centuries, 2 half centuries, just been in fantastic form. Then
no, but this we've seen with Dhawan in Champions Trophy, right? Once he is in form, you cannot get him out. You cannot. It's not possible.
His last innings
if at an international Champions Trophy level he can do that, he can definitely repeat it at IPL. I have no doubt that even.
I think he can compensate for Prithvi Shaw as well.
All right, okay. Let's ask Anuradha this. Anuradha, what do you think? This question.
I think you got the answer in the first question, didn't you? When you asked the power play question.
No.
Everything was pretty much
the first power play. Yeah, I mean, in a way, yes. But then, what do you think? I still would want to hear your side out. Delhi Capitals.
Wasted question.
Okay. Can I? Okay. I'll very quickly. I'll ask you guys. This is the bonus question, so to say, and you have to raise your hands. I'm not going to go to you one by one. Okay. How many of you think that KKR is going to win today? Raise your hands. Oh my God. Is that the second hand? Oh my. All right. We split right down the middle then. Great. Wonderful having you people around. It was fabulous predicting. I know yesterday was a tough one for you guys. I know all of you. I mean, you lost your predictions. But hey, I mean, this is a new match, fresh day.
We didn't lose the predictions. They were going to be like not counted.
The options were not in the ballpark. Well, nobody expected CSK to bat that badly. So anyway, but hopefully you get your predictions right today. Hopefully you get your predictions right on Play CKC. And people out there who've not started playing Play CKC, get out there, do live predictions. It's much, much better than fantasy. Thank you, experts. It was lovely having you all here. Bye-bye.
Bye.